Hello, my name is Madison Whiteside, presenting on behalf of ACI 2025's Design 2, Group 2, consisting of Valerie Pineda, Jonathan Hubbard, Kamani Bay, and myself. This portion of the project has us defining what a sacred space is, researching spaces that fit that concept, and finding a monument that reinforces it. Our group ended up choosing two unique and significant models to base our research on. Our sacred space was Temple Aldea, and our monument was Dr. Vishnu Vardhan's Memorial Complex. In this presentation, we will discuss the background of the architects, the intention behind the forms, and then we will study the different elements of design. Our sacred space is called Temple Aldea, created in São Lourenço, Brazil by Edson Muniz in NEBR Arquitectura. He got his bachelor's in architecture and urbanism from the Catholic University of Pernambuco in 2010. His focus on minimalistic, nature-conscious designs contradict most contemporary designs. His notable works include the Temple Aldea, Casa 212. Featured in Latin American design publications, Muniz had also contributed to projects like Casa Carpina, Casas Populares Pau d'Arro, Casa M16, and Casa Populares Pau Halda II. All of these being very minimal and consisting of simple geometric shapes and colors, similar to the Aldea Temple. Just like his others, his design for Temple Aldea is designed with restraint and respect for nature. This space really speaks to silence and light. Brazil has a tropical environment, with its site being generally flat with a few hills. The majority of the site that surrounds the temple consists of farm space near a developing residential complex. The temple responds to this with sidewalks where members of the community can travel on foot to the space. The approach to this build makes Temple Aldea a private and intimate space. Seeing as how the space has no dedicated parking lot yet, visitors have to make the effort to seek out the location and then proceed on foot, adding to the divine experience. The architects really want to challenge the notion of what makes a sacred space sacred, and that shows through how it was designed. Immediately walking into the structure, you are enveloped in light thanks to the pure natural light reflecting off the white concrete walls. The brick supports the field by adding an adopted light pattern as you sit down on one of the many church pew-like benches, giving you the mental and physical space to think. The temple has 2 points of egress, one being the large opening that you see as you walk into the space, and a smaller, irregular polygon-shaped point at the end of the temple. From these gateways, the space changes. This change in space can be seen in the floor plan, with there being a main rectilinear space going in and another irregularly shaped concrete slab coming out. This creates a sort of U-shaped circulation, in which could signify coming in one way and leaving changed or different. This is supported by the break-in planes by the later point of egress. The floor plan also shows this sort of rhythmic rectilinear pattern that transforms and also highlights some of the more interesting things in the structure. One of these being the main attraction, the triangular structure. This structure of the build adds a sort of natural hierarchy which calls out some of the other forms in the space, like the concrete slabs and the irregular door. The final square footage of this small building is 68 square feet. Though it's small, its visitors gain much from their pilgrimage, being greeted with places to sit and reflect on everything with diffused natural lights pouring around them. This truly makes it feel like a place where people that face troubles can rest and reflect for a moment. The memorial that Group 3 chose to research was the Dr. Vishnu Vardhan Memorial Complex located in Karnataka, India, in the Mysuru area. The complex was created by Nishal Abe-Kumar in 2023 to honor Dr. Vishnu Vardhan, a famous Indian actor who starred in movies like Jimmy Kalu, Dara Kannada, and Nishkarsha. We were inspired by the elliptical circulation of the monument and wanted to replicate it in our own designs. For us, this looked like highlighting the changes in space, reflecting the circular form of the complex, the centralized patterns within, or the tunnel structure of the memorial. There's inspiration here for everybody. Through this precedent study, our group has learned a lot about the form, structure, and elements of the design of these architects, and we plan on using that in our final designs. Thank you for watching.